What's up, you guys? Ian here from Montana Fit. I've got a little active stretching routine I'm going to take you through. You can just follow along. This is a great routine. You know, if you're just waking up in the morning, just want to get things loosened up. I like to do it after I've been sitting a long time, which I just have today. So it's a good way to loosen everything up if you're getting like tight through the hips, especially from sitting and working on your computer all day. But really, it's good anytime, either before a workout, after a workout, or when you're feeling stiff. It's just a nice, easy way to loosen up the joints. We're gonna basically just add some movement to the stretching here. So just follow along, all right, make do. I always say if it feels like it's stretching, it's stretching. So you wanna get to a point where you're feeling it, but it's not too extreme or intense ever. So if it's feeling like too much, just back off a little bit, kind of find that where it's a slightly uncomfortable stretch, but you feel like it's working in a positive way. So first we're gonna start just in a kneeling position. Bring one foot up, and all I want you to do is just drive that front knee forward, feeling a stretch back through here. We're just staying tight through the belly, just pushing into it, rocking back onto it. We're just gonna we'll do a couple different ones on this leg, on this hip especially, to open up here to start with. But just pushing in, thinking about squeezing with this butt too. That helps drive that hip forward a little bit and stretch through there. Each time just going a little deeper into it. Couple more in. Good, still tight through that belly. All right, next one, kind of same position, but now you're gonna move that knee back a little more. Drop your hands in between your legs. If you need to kind of help walk that foot up, that's all good. Still kind of stretching through there. Now we're gonna add a little rotation on this side. So you're gonna take the hand that's closest to the front foot, you're gonna rotate, reach up, and then you're gonna rotate down and just sink into it as low as you can. I'm pretty flexible, I can get my elbow all the way down, but if you're only to there, that's all good. Should feel a big stretch through here as well as here. And we'll do a few of these here, these rotations. Over time, you do this regularly, you're gonna get better and better at it for sure. Good, reach up. And last one, drop down. Go ahead, kind of relax out of there, shake it out. We're gonna do the same thing on our other side now. So just start with that kind of tall kneeling here, pushing that knee forward, feeling the stretch. Tight through the belly, you're kind of squeezing your butt there to push into it. Good, and then rock back. Ooh, drive into it, rock back. Yeah, a little further every time into that stretch. Feel it loosen up. Just kind of breathing and staying relaxed here as you push into it. Okay, we'll do one more. We'll do one more on this side. Awesome. And then we'll do that same thing we did on that other one. So kind of walk that knee back, hands in front. We'll add that rotation. So hand that's closest to the front foot. Gonna rotate back and up, and then rotate down, reach that elbow to the ground. Back it up. Kind of exhale as you sink into it. Just letting yourself loosen up here. Last one, last one. Fantastic, you guys. We're gonna go back over to that other side. It's gonna kind of look similar to that first start, but now we're gonna go into our hamstring, or back of the leg here. So you're gonna be here, you can go kind of hands down, and you're just gonna rock back as you lean forward. And then come forward, push back into it. So you're feeling that stretch through there. We'll just do a few here, maybe 5 or 6. Again, just trying to push a little bit deeper each time. Just go to where you can. If you can't straighten the leg all the way out, that's all good. Just get it as straight as you can, feeling that stretch, and then come off that tension. Yeah. Nice, I'm starting to loosen up here, it's feeling good. So we're gonna go same leg. This time, leg goes straight out to the side. Try to keep that nice and straight. You're kind of up on this knee, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna push your hip backwards. So sink back into it. Should start to feel a stretch through there. So I'll show you from this way. I'm starting here, and then I'm sinking back down, stretching that leg. All right, so Find that position. Just rock back into it. Good. Should be a big stretch through there. If it's not too bad, you can move that foot even further forward. Oh yeah, that gets a little bigger stretch for me. Let's go, a couple more here. Last one, last one. All right, good. Go ahead and relax. All right, we'll start other side, we'll start with that hamstring stretch. So just kind of touching the ground here, rock back into it. Feel the back of that leg. Going forward. Good, we'll get about 5 or 6 here. Sinking in, trying to drop your chest, right, as much as you can, feeling that stretch. There we go. Go, we got 2 more in here, 2 more. Sink down, sink down. Good, last one, last one. Let yourself nice and relax into it. Good. And then we'll go that same one, moving that foot out to the side. All right. And then nice and straight through here. Rock back, sit into it. Feel that big stretch. And through the inner thigh, come forward. If you want to move that foot around to find the best spot for you. Oh yeah. Sit back onto the heel with your butt. Get a couple more in. There we go. Last one, last one. Nice. All right. Should be starting to loosen up now. We're going to work kind of on the outside of the hip now. So what I'll have you do, you go into like a plank position, and then we're going to reach your leg up and across, and then you're just going to sink into it. And you want to feel that stretch there. And just sink down into it a couple seconds. I kind of rotate towards this knee as well, and that really loads up that stretch there for me. And then but you're going to come right back out of it, and you're going to switch sides. Same thing, sink into it, rotate to the other side. Whew. And we're just going to move nice and slow and steady. If you want to hang out on any one side or the other for a little bit longer, that's all good. Otherwise, just about maybe 3-4 seconds each time. Slowly sinking into it, rotating. Yeah, just trying to go a little deeper each time into that stretch. Yeah, good. We'll go last one here, last one. Awesome. All right. Then we're going to go into just like a chest and shoulder type stretch. So you're going to go up onto your fingertips here and just kind of walk them out nice and far. And then you're going to sink back, let your chest drop, and stretch right here. And then you just kind of come forward and up. You can walk the hands out a tiny bit more. Sit back into it, let that chest drop. Nice exhale in the bottom here. Come up. Good. Press into the ground with the fingertips. Open that chest. Let's go. One more. Here we go. Last one. Nice. And we're just going to do a little kind of wrist and forearm one. These can get tight, especially working on the computer, anything like that. But we'll go fingers pointed towards you. And you're just going to rock back, all right? Feeling a nice stretch here. Just go to where you can with the arms straight. So if this is stretching a ton, all right, just stay there. If you can make it easier, the hands come further there, harder if they walk out. And you can just add that movement. You can do some circles, little circles in there, kind of hit it at a different angle. Just loosen up those forearms, just kind of keep switching. Reverse direction, switch it up. Good. And then we'll go on the backs of our hands here. All right. Reaching out there, coming back off it. Sitting back into it, come back. So yeah, just keeping these wrists wrists and forearms loosened up. Go a little side to side, little circle. This one can get pretty intense, so you don't want to put too much weight on it. But should be feeling a good stretch through that forearm. All right, just shake those out. And then last up, we'll just go a little straddle stretch. So legs nice and wide. Depending on how flexible you are, you can lean forward into it. Really feel that reach for that stretch and drop down. If just going to here is tough, you can put your hands behind you and just kind of like push into it so you're tipping forward a little bit. Otherwise, yeah, if you're flexible enough, go ahead. Kind of try to walk those hands forward. Sink down into it. Take a few good breaths here. Good. All right, and then we're just gonna go down to one side and then over the other and just switch. So wherever you can go, if you just go grab as far as you can, try to tip into it. Do a couple more. Each side, reaching as far as you can. Awesome. All right, good work, team. That's all we got for that little stretch routine, the kind of active stretching routine. Hopefully you're feeling fantastic after doing that. And yeah, thanks for coming to join the party here today. So have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you soon. See you.